solemnly swear that we will be faithful and bear true allegiance to the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
President Bola Tinubu on May 29, 2023 took the oath of office as the 16th leader of Nigeria. He took over from Muhammadu Buhari, who stayed 8 years in the saddle. At his inauguration at the Eagle Square, Abuja, Tinubu was declared winner of the February 25, 2023 presidential election under the platform of the All Progressive Congress (APC). In his inaugural speech, he said, "Subsidy is gone.
First subsidy is gone."
He later floated Naira to compete with the dollar as a means of stabilizing the volatility in the forex market. Although it was obvious that the administration removed the petrol subsidy through the Petroleum Industrial Act, it made provision for the product until the end of June 2023. It is also an undisputed fact that Nigeria has for a long time depended on oil and gas to keep the government running. However, the abrupt removal of subsidy by the Tinubu administration has drastically affected the economy and standard of living. The level of hunger in the land has been unprecedented. Few weeks after the president's inauguration, prices of food items, transportation, and essential goods skyrocketed. Hunger, starvation, and lamentation have become the order of the day. Despite the worsening state of electricity supply, tariffs have also been increased. The exchange rate has worsened. Getting medical attention in the hospital or even buying medicines at patent medicine stores has gone beyond the reach of the ordinary person, as everything has become unaffordable to the poor. All these were as a result of the removal of subsidy on petrol and some other tough decisions taken by the administration. In fact, some critics of this government have said the administration of former President Muhammadu Buhari, which some argued was a wasted 8 years, started better than Tinubu's. Beyond the subsidy crisis, which even drew bad blood between the president and the organized labor movement, Tinubu's administration in the last 1 year has been characterized by tax burden of all sorts. Only recently, the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN), in a bid to bring deepen the country's forex reserve, introduced the cybersecurity levy, a policy that generated outcry among the different strata of society. Meanwhile, when the wailings of citizens became unbearable for Tinubu, he had to wade in to suspend the policy. With these teething problems, what has been the subject matter for many is whether the president has shown signs of excellent performance in line with his electoral promises or underperformed in his first 365 days. Many pundits who argue that Tinubu is not to be blamed for all the social and economic woes being faced by the nation right now. In fact, some have said that before his emergence, the country was bleeding and was on life support. Hence, to get out of the woods, government has to take tough decisions which might cause suffering. Supporters of the Tinubu's government has also contended that he inherited an already battered economy where corruption and insecurity nearly brought the country down to its knees. He also believed that the policies he had put in place and the team of cabinet members he had, in no distant time, the people will begin to reap the dividends of the hard work currently being put in place. Despite the present economic realities, which has brought hardship and suffering, Tinubu, in his 8-point renewed hope agenda, has assured Nigerians to be patient with him, assuring that in no distant times things will change for better. Some experts in the economy have argued that some of the president's economic policies appear suffocating at the moment. With time, they will mature and make Nigeria the real pride of Africa and a beautiful bride for foreign investors. Tinubu appears to be an advocate for hope for Nigerians, a theme that has been reflected in most of his policy formulation, especially in his social and economic programs as Renewed Hope Agenda. For him, Nigerians must pay the supreme price of sacrificing for their country, even though the masses believe that the leaders have not shown enough sacrifices for them to reciprocate. In the last 1 year, many would agree that one positive aspect of the Tinubu administration that portrays him as a leader is that he has the listening ears. It's an obvious fact that in the last 1 year, Nigerians hold divergent views regarding Tinubu's performance in office. While those in government circles believe that he has surpassed his peers in performance going by decisive reforms he has initiated within a very short period, others would disagree with such propositions, especially when one considers the economic realities on ground. However, when one looks at the pedigree and performances of some of the appointees of government in their various ministries, agencies, and parastatals, it becomes an incontrovertible fact that there will be light at the end of the tunnel. Many of his appointees are round pegs in round holes, and they are working round the clock to ensure that the president delivers on the campaign promises he made to Nigerians. Many Nigerians will agree that 1 year might be too short a time to really access a government that has shown signs of birthing a new country. Yet for others, it perhaps may not be out of place to give the new administration the benefit of doubt to double up efforts by wrapping up economic policies, programs, and delivered gains, because as it appears now, majority of Nigerians may not really be in a position to discern the positive intentions of the government when they are faced with excruciating challenges on account of their daily livelihoods.